Alright guys, so they started dropping Dragon Ball Super Broly characters here into Dokkan, so you guys already know what the deal is. It is time for your boy to start rainbowing these movie characters in mass. We're going to go ahead and just rainbow all of them. No F's given. Boom. There we go. Alright, so we rainbowed the Int free-to-play Dragon Ball Super Broly. As of right now, he does not have an awakening or anything, which is a bit disappointing, but there will be new stages added to the Broly story event on the 26th of December. So I'm sure this guy will be able to get an awakening at that point, probably into his, vengeful or wrathful form, whatever they, decide to call it. So we'll go ahead and hop into an event now and test out how good he can be right now at the rainbow level. He could be a pretty interesting free-to-play option, I think, especially on like the LR Super Saiyan Vegeta, like Pure Saiyan free-to-play team. He'll be very solid. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into an event on the movie bosses team. So this Broly, he's on two categories right now. He's on the Pure Saiyan category, and he's also on the movie bosses. Now, I said it before, but I think this Broly will be a very interesting option on the Pure Saiyan, like, free-to-play sort of category team that you can do with LR Super Saiyan Vegeta. That will be very good for, certain Prime battles and stuff like that. Plus, this Broly, he's not too bad, None of these free-to-play units are, like, groundbreaking, unbelievable. But, like, this Broly is solid. Like, he is nice offensively and defensively. And he has, surprisingly, like, interestingly good links. Like, he has shocking speed and prepared for battle, which is very interesting to me. And that will make him work very effectively on the team alongside, like Tech Beerus, for example, who has shocking speed. Then, like, Turles or the other Broly cards which have prepared for battle. He should work pretty well there. So, let's go ahead and see what his super attack looks like and all that. And what attacks that we can get off from him right now. Now, this is, of course, without any Turleses on rotation at all. Just 400,000. Okay. So, here's the thing with this Broly unit, too. Okay, Broly, my boy. Now, he gets an attack and defensive buff of 30%. So, that's all he had right there. Plus an additional 20% attack and defense at the start of each turn. So, really, he was at, what, 50% attack and defense? And then next turn, he'll be able to get up to 70%. Attack and defense, and that's probably where he will be able to max out as of right now, right? But in the future, like once he awakens, they could make that a lot better. Oh boy, we have the Beerus LR rotation. Now, neither of those Beeruses will have their passive active, but this was an opportunity for me to rock this team right here, the LR Beerus rotation of death, where both of them are getting millions of damage attack stats. Just very, very, very impressive to look at. Okay, so here Broly's going to do a little bit better because, of course, he is on the rotation with both Turles and Great Ape Turles. Does he lose any? No, he doesn't. Okay. So we'll keep, obviously the support Turles on the rotation right here. And we'll see, how much better Broly's attack stat is going to get. He is rainbowed. This is with one Turles on rotation, and he's up to 636,000. Okay. The other thing about Broly is he actually does have the Prodigies link, which is very, very interesting. I actually really like the fact that he does have that, because that allows him to link up very well with Vegeta units, and then also like Beerus. Like, he has shocking speed and Prodigies with Beerus, so he works very well with them. The other thing about this Broly, too, is he does raise his attack permanently on Super, so he stacks his attack. So every single time he supers, he's a little bit better as well. So see, that's the interesting thing. Like, he's not bad. It's just all the percentages for him are pretty low, right? Like, 30% attack and defense, and then it's only an additional 40% he can get from his passive. But, like, everything is looking quite good. Like, if they make the full power Super Saiyan Broly just like a much superior version of this, we're going to be in business here. Like, a card that is just getting stronger every single turn, like, infinitely, That, I think, would work very well for Broly. Kind of the way they set up Broly in both, you know, the newest film, and then even in the old Dragon Ball Z films, where, you know, he just keeps kind of like, you know, building up his power, seemingly getting stronger and stronger and stronger throughout the fights. Obviously, a lot of people do really like that about him. Okay, so boom. This probably will be the best rotation that we'll see from him throughout the course of the video. Let's see if he's able to break a 1 million attack stat. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Probably not, but he should be able to get kind of close. 840,000. Okay. Again, once he awakens, we should be able to get a little bit better of a number for him. But still, right now for me, it's just very hype being able to use, obviously, you know, this Broly character. Like, I am so excited for when we get that Gogeta Blue banner, the God Vegeta cards. You know, I'm sure we'll get, you know, some new, like, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta cards. We'll probably get a new Golden Frieza. We might get a new Whis card. Maybe we could even get Bulma as a card. I mean, there's a couple playable Bulmas already in the game, right? Could we get another one? Like, that would be really cool. There's just a lot that they could give us that has me pretty damn excited, right? Like, I do want to see, like, what some of these movie characters are going to look like. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop a heal right here. Just because I want to make sure that Turles does not transform in the next turn. I want to ensure that we're, you know, keeping that buff up next to Broly, right? I want to try and make Broly look as nice as possible. And again, we might look at a quick team build for a pure Saiyan, like, free-to-play team. You know, this will be good for global players to look at, of something that could be very good for upcoming... whatchamacallit, Prime battles and stuff like that. Okay, so I think, does third form Frieza? No, it's fine. Once he gets to final form in Golden Frieza, at that point, Frieza has prodigies, right? So that's good. Like, Broly being another character who can activate that prodigies link for some of these characters, like, you know, Vegeta and stuff. We're not getting any crits. Like, am I crazy? Am I just looking away and we're not, like, I feel like we've gotten, like, no crits this entire fight. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, Broly has not crit once. Broly! Ah! No, I need to be able to scream, Broly! Like Paragus. You know, get this boy really moving here. We're doing nothing. What? Alright, well, now it's time. Now we're going to bring in the big boys. The big hitters. Yes. I'm trying to see what will maximize ki. Probably that. Yes, there we go. All right, so that probably will do it for this fight right here. Unless Golden Frieza stuns this Tech Beerus right here. If he does not, we're done, though, because this rotation is just way too powerful. Yeah, 3.5 million is going to do a lot of damage. Oh, that's actually going to finish him completely. Well, we didn't even get to see what LR Beerus could do. Funny. All right, so let me real quick build a quick pure Saiyan free-to-play team, just to kind of give a look of what I was talking about there, and then we'll kind of do our traditional breakdown of this Broly unit. Alright guys, so I was talking about something like this right here, right? So having all of these units together would allow, you know, all of these units are able to be used in Prime battles. So when I'm thinking of a sort of a free-to-play team build with this, not necessarily to go into, like, you know, Super Battle Road or a Dokkan event or something like that, but more so, like, you know, maybe a Prime battle. Because I gotta imagine at some point, they might make the Prime battles a little bit more difficult. Because they're nothing right now. You just absolutely destroy it in 2 seconds with the Gohan Namek team. So, you know, like, this Broly, once he awakens, will be, I think, quite decent for a free-to-play option. Plus, you got, you know, the LR Super Saiyan Vegeta. You got Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is still very strong. He's a very good unit. You know, just something like that, I think, would work for a lot of the Prime battles and stuff. So, real quick before we finish up, let's just look at this Broly. So, this right here, this is Saiyan Outcast Broly. His leader skill is the movie bosses category Ki 1 and HP attack and defense 30%. So, we'll see what the big-time summonable, you know, full-power Super Saiyan version of this character, like, what it's going to look like. But I could see something like movie boss category and, like, pure Saiyan, like, type leader or something like that, I think would work really well. You know, the dual category leader skill meta may be coming soon. We'll see. Now, his super attack is the Meteor Crash, which raises attack and does supreme damage to the enemy. So I really like the fact that he does stack his attack. That's very good for, building up his attack throughout the fight. Much better than something, completely worthless or pointless, like lowering defense or greatly lowering defense, right? His passive skill in Counter and Clash is attack and defense 30%, plus an additional attack and defensive buff of 20%, up to 40% at the start of each turn. So basically, after 2 turns, this Broly will be at 70% attack and defense. I think after his Dokkan Awakening, what could be very likely for him would be like he would get an attack and defensive buff of 50% at the start of turn, and then his additional attack and defensive buff could get him another 50%. So that would take him to an attack and defensive buff of 100%. That might seem like a lot to some people, but, as a free-to-play unit with his lower stats, obviously I don't think he would have access to something like Fierce Battle or Super Saiyan, very common links. It's not as though he would be doing ridiculous damage, but he would be a very solid free-to-play option. So that's sort of what I'm hoping from this Broly right here. Now, his links are Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Prodigies, Berserker, Shocking Speed, and Prepared for Battle. So he actually has really good links. Like, him having Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, and Prepared for Battle, like, that has me really hyped for the banner version. Like, if they keep Shocking Speed on him, all 3 of those links, he's going to work really, really well with other Saiyan units, like, especially, even like Blue, like Super Saiyan Blue units, who sometimes, like the Transforming Goku who has Shocking Speed, a lot of them have Prepare for Battle and stuff. Like, he's going to work really well with a lot of the different Saiyan cards. Like, this is a glimpse of what we're probably going to see from the big-time Broly card when he drops, right? Now, his 12K multiplier is only 130%, which is really bad, but, free-to-play unit, and he has not awakened yet. And he's got 2 categories. He's on the Movie Boss category, of course, and he's also here on the Pure Saiyan category. So here is the Saiyan Outcast Broly, one of the first Broly movie cards that we have here on Dokkan. Very exciting, and I can't wait for a couple more of these. So thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one.